instead of continuing on with Eurovision, I did watch home games.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first episode of that was awesome.
Awesome.
Oh,
so
worst show
cool.
I've ever seen in my life.
Awesome.
No. It was
for
sweet.
4-year-olds.
No.
The first episode was basically AFL with street fighting in the middle
Coolest
of it.
sport game I've ever seen.
For the record, I have not watched it. I was just being mad. I was still mad for
We
last.
know.
All right. That's for the record.
What was it called? Calcio Storico?
Calcio Storico, yeah.
Yes.
It was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I can't believe there's a sport that exists that only plays twice a year within 10 days of each
Well,
other.
because they would die.
Well, it makes sense because those guys
It
are
does.
throwing some pretty big haymakers.
What's the
and-
premise of it?
So it's a big square or rectangle of sand in the middle of the
40
city.
by 80.
27 guys on each side square off, and there's one ball. And you are basically allowed to do whatever you want to the other team to get this ball from your end to the other end and throw it in the goal. The goal is the entire width of the court at the back. And, I mean, they're fist fighting. There's fucking judo and jiu-jitsu takedowns going on. It's like MMA and AFL combined.
Yeah, like the way they explain it is that like in football they block, in basketball they do pick and roll. Like in this game, you literally just fight to block. And I think the rule was as soon as you go down on the ground, you're down on the ground until someone scores. So like if you like tackle someone or whatever, like you have to stay down until someone scores. And I think it's if you shoot and miss, the other point gets half a point.
Yeah.
And you restart, right? And if you shoot and score, obviously it's one. And they showed like the end of the game from I think last year or 2 years ago, and there's just bodies just like layered on the floor, and it's a 50-minute game, and they're in like the 49th minute, and some guy just like chucked a prayer that one hopped into the goal, and like the people were going nuts. I honestly think that sport or like the Super Bowl of that sport made the bucket list. I honestly do. Like I want to go to one
That
of
would
those
be-
so bad.
But Zito, the concept of the show home game is I think they're going to 6 or 8 countries and showcasing like these fucking wild sports in each country. And this was the first one, and it was awesome.
good.
Did anyone make it to the second one?
No.
No.
I went a little. I kind of picked and choose. I watched like 3 of them. And I went a little further into one where they were riding around. I forget what country it was. They were riding around horses, kind of like polo. And the ball they were using wasn't actually a ball. It was a dead goat carcass that they have to throw into a goal. And it got pretty rowdy.
That's wild.
I mean, they were ramming these horses into each other.
We are giving home game
Fighting over this dead goat.
a watch tag.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
show is giving home game a watch tag.
I think there was like episode 3 because I also just like kind of peeked at the episodes. Episode 3, it was like some sort of diving type sport too. That
Free diving. I watched a little of that.
I did see the free diving in the preview, and while it is wild that dudes are just going down there without tanks or anything that far, probably not going to watch.
Yeah,
that
see, I got like halfway through that one. I was like, I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
probably
So
not.
it wasn't as entertaining. Like
No,
the
they just
sport
hold onto
itself.
a rope, and it's very impressive. They hold onto a rope and they dive as deep as you could possibly dive with zero help. But I mean,
How far down? Like 100 meters?
Pretty fucking far.
Right,
Pretty fucking far.
Do they like jump off a cliff to dive down?
No.
there?
Nope.
No,
Oh, okay.
they just kind of hold onto the rope and just.
So
keep
you're
swimming.
thinking about like
base
diving.
jumping,
Yeah,
cliff
base
diving.
jumping.
This
cliff
is like
diving, yeah.
scuba diving.
Yeah.
214 meters is the record.
What's that in feet?
Excuse me. What?
How?
Well, it's probably what
600?
700, 6.
Oh, there's
Plus
also
650.
another really good episode in the Congo where they do
750.
professional wrestling combined with voodoo.
I'm in.
It's
that
electric.
sounds pretty cool.
Tell me more.
We will be diving as human beings.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it.
into home
I don't
game
wanna watch
for the rest of the series.
Absolutely.